Guys, it's a simple job.
We're back. We are on Payday 3. As you can see, we are already level 46. I wanted to go into Payday 3 with my feet in the sand, boys. I wanted to already go in with digging deep and actually playing it instead of giving just a raw visual input of me just getting the game. Obviously, I did not pay for this. This game is on PlayStation Plus. So if you have PlayStation Plus, I guess check it out. Not a good game. Flat out. Now, we already know the Payday 3 drama of how it sucks ass and how there's... My surprise is that they're still making DLCs for this game. The most recent one obviously being the Jacket Character Pack, which I do have. Now, being level 46, getting into the game, putting my feet in the water very deep. There's a few things that do matter. There's a few things that I actually do like about Payday 3, and I think a lot of people kind of overlook this. Number one already, it runs amazing on console. Now, I'm not saying Payday 2, I'm not going to compare Payday 2 console edition because they left that in the dirt, and that was a financial reason, so I'm not going to compare it to that, but Payday 3 does run well. It keeps a solid 60, 4K, all that, even through intense modes with all the bunch of cops and everything. So it's consistently smooth and well optimized for console and PC. That's what I would say about Payday 3. It runs smooth. It runs well optimized. That's pretty much kind of like where the good things end. Now, number one of the bad, vendors. As you can see here, these weapons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 weapons are behind DLCs already, and these are the base weapons that you do get, which is 19. You get 19 weapons. That's not good, because a lot of people have been comparing. There's a lot of videos out there that explains why Payday 3 cut off Overkill, what made their decisions. My thing, and what a lot of people don't talk about, is that H3 DLC. That is also what killed them. I truly believe that. Because my thing is this, the H3 DLC is one of the most hated DLCs on Payday 2, because for a little history lesson, we're going back to the 2018-2017 era. We're going to go back a little bit. And obviously during that, H3 was going through a lawsuit with a YouTuber that they made a video about, and it was about a copyright claim and all sorts of stuff, and it was a huge thing. They were spending thousands and thousands of dollars with legal help and lawyers and stuff like that. They still have their videos up on their channel, H3, and pretty much, they were just going through a financial struggle. During that time, though, it was so weird. During that time, Starbreeze did release the H3 DLC after the fact of the lawsuit of after they won. Now, again, I'm not saying anything, and here's the thing. If they even chose to help them through that situation, Starbreeze, financially, I'm not saying helping people is bad, but these were just random YouTubers. I feel like the collab that they even did, because here's the thing. They had to get H3 to come out to the studio, which already costs money. They have to code in their masks, and they have to code in voice lines, and they have to code in their body and the interactions in the game. Because H3, the characters are now actually part of the Payday lore. Unfortunately, they are actually part of the Payday lore. So they had to do coding. They had to do all the mapping. They had to do everything. Basically, they had to do everything. Basically, just for nothing, really. It was quite literally nothing. Quite literally nothing. They gave all the money. They used a lot of the money to bring them over there, do all the stuff. And when they finally released the DLC, they got none of the money. H3 got all the money. Starbreeze. Now here's the thing. Starbreeze and Overkill, when they made the DLC, if you even look it up if you type in Google, Bing, or Firefox or whatever, if you type in why did they add H3 to Payday, the main reason and the main one that comes up first is they wanted it to be a publicity thing. They wanted them to bring attraction towards their game, which doesn't make any sense for Payday 2, because Payday 2 was already immensely popular, so adding H3 wasn't going to do anything. Payday 2 was has a consistent player base, even still to this day. Even the console version, and that's outdated. And then after they did all that, after they essentially wasted money and got no money back, the DLC was hated, and now they're in a financial struggle again. The whole history of Grin and, Overkill, all that stuff, it's just such a mess of unnecessary purchases, unnecessary deals, and I mean, just completely stupid with money. Um, Again, Payday 3, I mean, again, it runs good. The graphics are amazing, and it runs very, very smooth. But again, what you also will know is that they do cut corners a little bit. In Payday 2, the NPCs don't really talk. And here they do. Cool. But they say the same four lines over and over again. There's either A, they're talking about a printer, B, they're talking about a credit card, C, they're talking about a gun, or D, they're talking about a fight that went down on TV and they're like, oh, don't spoil it for me. I love She's like, what the hell? Alright, whatever. Alright, let's get it, boys. Also, you can't yell in this game. I try to find the button and there's no yelling. I literally went through all the keybinds and there is no yelling. Payday 3, if you look at the Steam charts, obviously nobody's playing this game, unfortunately. I mean, even though here's the thing. First of all, the game was fully multiplayer, and I know a lot of people are going to probably say, like, oh, well, now they have solo player. No, the solo player is in beta, by the way. Solo player is in beta. This is not even a full release of solo player, so they even said that some things may not work. So, there's that. Not really a good thing. We're waiting for the drop, boys. Alright. My thing, again, it looks beautiful. Payday, it's a good engine. That's that's the only credit I will give. It's a good engine. The problem, there's no reason to release HD. I feel like that's the nail in the coffin. It was kind of like Bethesda, because if you look at Bethesda's history, they were doing so well until Fallout 76 came out. Fallout 76 was a massive failure and a massive loss of money. And guess what? Literally a few months after it, during the same year Fallout 76 came out of 2018, 2019, Microsoft bought Bethesda. Isn't that a coincidence or not? It's not a coincidence because they knew they needed money and they knew they had to sell and repair their shareholders. So, they had to fucking sell. And that's the same thing with Activision because literally the Activision deal is still taking time, or I think it went through. It's just that the game is going to be on Game Pass is going to take some time. However, the problem is when Activision, the Microsoft and Activision deal, before it became public, Vanguard came out. After the life cycle of Vanguard, they literally, that was public that Microsoft was planning on buying Activision. Because Vanguard was a huge loss for Call of Duty. I mean, Vanguard is considered to be one of the worst Call of Duties of all time. Like, we're talking worse than even past Call of Duties that were considered the worst, like Ghost, Advanced Warfare, Modern Warfare Remastered, Infinite Warfare. So it's just, I mean, it is not a good time for game companies right now, man. Not a good time for game companies. Microsoft is just rolling in it, by the way. Now, I will say that it is kind of a little give me the sweats, because it's kind of like a Disney situation. Like, is it going to be like, oh, Disney and Microsoft are going to own like every piece of media now? Because Disney bought fucking, Star Wars, Marvel, and shit like that. And then now, we got Microsoft buying all these game companies. They got Bethesda, they got ID Software, they got Activision. So they have like all these games that are sooner. I mean, the 343. They still, I mean, even then, they still have some certain ties with other companies. Again, Microsoft owns a lot, and I understand Sony's, I guess, tiptoeing of making a monopoly, because I mean, it kind of is in a way. I'm not defending Sony. I literally have more time on Xbox than I do have on PlayStation. Like I have like thousands of hours on Xbox, way more than ever PlayStation would be. So I'm not a PlayStation fan, but when I say that, PlayStation was kind of right in being concerned with Xbox, buying all these games and buying all these companies and stuff like that. Now, to be fair, the reason Microsoft won that lawsuit is because, again, Microsoft wasn't trying to technically make a monopoly. I mean, it's still odd because they still have power to, take the games off PlayStation if they wanted to. But they won the lawsuit because they made a deal saying that they wouldn't do it, but only for a certain time. So who knows? Maybe even get another console, because Xbox has officially stated that they're done making consoles, which is a good thing, because Sony needs to stop. I have a PlayStation 5 Pro and a PlayStation 5 Slim, so I have two PlayStation 5s. Again, not bragging. I ain't flexing here. I don't do that shit. I'm just saying because, like, just to compare and just so I can say and actually talk about it and actually, like, know the experience of some things, because I know it's, like, a two-sided thing. Because there's some people who fucking love the PlayStation 5 Pro and think it's a way better PlayStation 5. And then, obviously, 90% of the community of Sony is saying, no, it's not. It's the same fucking thing. Which, I mean, it is. And coming from someone who has two of the consoles and who can see both sides, I will say that Microsoft is doing better on going to the route of not making any more consoles. And I'm not talking about the robotic white Series X that they made or the Galaxy Series X. That's not a different console, really. That is just a storage upgrade, mostly, and a design upgrade. Like, I'm pretty sure Xbox will always release limited edition Xboxes every now and then. Like, let's say a couple of years from now, they release another Halo or something, and there's a new Halo Xbox Series X. Or Assassin's Creed Shadows, or maybe if another Assassin's Creed comes out from a couple of years from now, they added another, Assassin's Creed Xbox console, with a limited edition. They always do that stuff. So that's not really a new console. That's just designs that they're releasing. PlayStation, on the other hand, is trying to actually make whole new consoles. And a lot of people have even been speculating that Sony is making a PlayStation 6. And the PlayStation 5 Pro is only only a little bit over 6 months old? Doesn't really make any sense. Now, you do get some benefits for the PS5 Pro, I guess, for newer games coming out. They're going to be PS5 Pro whatever, PS5 Pro Enhanced, whatever that means. I mean, so far, I enjoy the PS5 Pro. I think it's cool, but, I mean, definitely not worth, like, $800. Cool, but, anyone could do whatever. Now, on the topic of Xbox, I would love to see some certain things come to Xbox that PlayStation does have, like the recording feature. I always record stuff on my PlayStation 5 Pro without a capture card, by the way, because PlayStation, you can actually record up to an hour footage with mic included, 4K 60 FPS, and there's editing software that can do 1080p 60 FPS, which is compatible for YouTube. So that's what I do. I go into an editing software that I have, and it transfers it to 1080p 60 FPS, obviously, and it's all for my PlayStation. I don't have a capture card. Now, obviously, even if you wanted to stream, because there is a start broadcasting feature on PlayStation and Xbox, PlayStation is a little bit more better. PlayStation has it really good. And Xbox, you can technically do it. You have to get a hard drive. You have to do You have to do all that stuff, and it's like, not really worth it. Die packs, I love it. That doesn't make any sense. That wasn't even a proper countdown. Not only that, but this thing is covered in plastic, so I don't know how die packs will get on the money. Oi! But again, like, even in high-intense situations, because there is an FPS counter on the right side corner, top right side corner, so you can see that, and it's maintain a steady 60 FPS, boys, even in high-intense situations. So, again, very good props for the optimization. Very nice. Another bad thing, I don't know why they have this overkill weapon. Overkill's not even involved in the game. I don't know if they wanted to do that. I don't know why they did that. Because even when the van comes, the overkill logo is not on the van anymore, by the way. It's still red and black, but it's not on the van anymore. It's not called the overkill van anymore. So I don't know why they made it overkill weapons. Not only that, but it kind of stupid in a way, because it seems like this is an ult. It basically acts like an ult. You charge it up, it's ready, and you can call it in, and then again, it's just, I don't understand why they would do that. This isn't Overwatch or Marvel Rivals. We don't need ults in the game. And not only that, but the difficulty, as you can see, I mean, there's only 4 skulls. There's not 6. I think there's 6 or 7 skulls inside Payday 2, and plus the 1 down variant. The 1 down, whatever. So, there's no 1 down in here, and there's no, oh yeah, that thing is called a techie, or a tech cop, or whatever, which doesn't make any, again, they added new, okay, here's the thing. They added new enemies, that tech thing being one of them. I don't get that. And the Grenader. I don't understand those two. That doesn't make any sense. Why are they making variants for these things? I don't understand. And again, the Juggernaut is very, very weak now. I mean, he's very easy to take care of. I mean, they look scary. They, redid the cloaker design, which looks really cool. So that's fun. There's the van. There it is. No Overkill logo. I did buy the DLCs. Not all of them. The only one that I'm missing is the newer one that they just released, which is, hold on. Ah! Which is, Greed. The Greed of the Chapter 4. Now, my thing is this. I'm going to get the die packs. Would that hurt my money? Because I'm assuming die packs is less value, no? Good thing about this game, they also have cook-off, I guess. They brought some of the classic heists back, but this game is already tiptoeing to 2 years old, and there's less heists than when Payday 2 came out on release, which is shocking. Payday 2 had more content when it first came out than this game when this game is 2 years old. Like, they're trying to... I don't know why they went with a live service. I don't understand it. Again... I don't understand the developers. I don't get it. And it's just shocking because Starbreeze was never that company. It was almost, they were like a wholesome company because they were like going through, a lot of financial troubles back then. They released Payday the Heist, which is the first Payday, and that was like a smashing success. Then Payday 2 just made it incredibly better, and it made an entire fan base of the game. And there's still a consistent player base on console too as well. So honestly, I don't know. It's kind of shocking to see that they would stoop that low, I guess. I like how there's hit markers. That's cool, I guess. Because even on the console version of Payday 2, they have hit markers. But I looked on PC. I cannot find the hit marker thing. Yeah, I don't understand. Snipers are extremely easy to kill now. They are, like, no threat. Payday 2, they are a threat. Like, they will one-shot you. These, no. They will one-shot a full point of your armor. But they won't one-shot you completely. People say the game's too easy. Some people say the game's too hard. I think the game is just maybe a tad bit too easy on the easy side. And it's kind of, when they try to make it hard, it's unnecessary bullshit hard to where it's just like, oh, hey, these guards are now all wearing tungsten armor or something. Hey, man. Lead guards or whatever. That's the max thing. Lead guards and tactical flashlights or something. And it's like, what? So constant flashbangs and armor that is not bullet penetrable. Very nice. Give a classic thumbs up. And the XP system, a lot of people hated that. I hate it too. There's no infamy, by the way. So even if you get to level 100, that's it. You just keep going. That's it. There's no infamy. There's no prestige. And that's, again, it's such a crummy thing because how do you fail that? Again, when you go into these rooms and these meetings, everyone's got to be like, oh shit, this is a great idea, guys. I think we should get rid of the perk system and we should get rid of the prestiges. Fabulous. And let's get rid of multiplayer. As you can see, it's in beta. Not even done. Look at these sad modes. We just got beta, and then these two are just online, and the tutorial. Wow. Woo! And also you can't buy contracts. Yay! There's no contracts or side hustles or anything. Woo! Now, feast your eyes on this. What do you see wrong here, fellas? What do you see wrong here? Exactly. A tool. And an overkill weapon? And what's this? Your loadout saves includes your gear and weapons, but does not save your outfit for the style. What? And what is this? No perk deck? Or skill trees? Those aren't separate anymore. It's just called skills? That's right. Let us go. Let us dive deep. Now, these are the throwables. Shot grenade, throwing knife, flashbang grenade, smoke grenade. Okay. Uselessness? This is useless. Never touch this. Getting a little buzz for some of the cops, they're going to get rid of that, and it won't affect a jug or anything like that. Or snipers, obviously. Unless there's like this massive group of cops, the shot grenade's useless. Throwing knives. I love how it's like, for a quiet kill. Number one, the stealth in this game is complete butt cheeks. The stealth is not, there's no stealth perks. There's nothing that has concealment. Concealment is gone in the game. So you can rock whatever you want. It's just, there's no concealment. There's no concealment level. So going this is useless. And you can't even throw it at guards without wearing your mask, which alerts everybody. So, okay. Smoke grenade, again, useless. They're going to see you through the smoke grenade, and they're still going to shoot you through the smoke grenade. Flashbang, minorly useful. Minorly useful. Just go the frag. And here we go with the armor. We got adaptive armor lining. Lame. Take no trauma damage. Basically mean punching. When you get too close to a guard, even in Payday 2, they punch you or they gun butt you and stuff. Even the Juggernaut can kick you, and obviously the Cloaker can kick you down. This basically means that if, the adaptive armor lining, if a Cloaker still gets you down, he won't do as much damage when he keeps kicking you. Because when a Cloaker gets you down and starts kicking you, it doesn't take away armor. It starts chipping away at your health until you get back up, or until you kill the Cloaker. I always go with this, and there's only four plates. What is this, Warzone? Why are there plates? It should just be armor points. Why are there plates? And they should recharge over time. Like, what is this? Because even then, I went through all of these skill trees. Like this is the max. You got your medic, ammo specialist. You got a few of them that are still here, engineer and stuff. Bro, turrets are so useless now. They're so useless. So useless. I mean, look at these perks. Unlocking the sentry turret. Okay, cool. The max build of your sentry turret by 20% because it heats up. That's right. It heats up now. It doesn't stop having ammo, and it doesn't take away any ammo. Nor does it just get destroyed and you permanently can't use it anymore. In Payday 2, if a turret got destroyed fully by either a Juggernaut or something, or in some lower levels, then if you don't have the shield perk, tasers can shut it down for good if they shoot at it, and you're not able to pick it up again. And this thing, it's like, nope, the turret can blow up, have the electrical static effect going around it, and you can easily pick it up and put it back down. And so the main thing you have to worry about is overheating. And then if you want dual sentries, you can deploy a second sentry, but all your turrets build heat 50% faster while shooting. They shoot so slow, and again, look at the armor piercing. Increase armor penetration of sentry turrets by 1. What does that mean? By 1? 1 what? Increase armor penetration by 1. What, 1 damage point? Like, the things won't go through shields. Like, what do you mean by 1? That doesn't make any sense.
Boy, look at your nose.
Hard is 2 skulls. Normal is 1 skull. You can't have no skulls. 1 skull is technically considered normal. The stealth in this game is very strange. That's the word that comes to mind when I think of it. It's very strange and odd. It's not terrible, but it's strange. Like, I don't know. I mean, you do feel like you're breaking into a bank, I guess. It still kept that fluid motion, but it's almost kind of like, a little bit of a stupid. Because like right now, like look at all the stuff that's on me, bro. I'm observed. Quickly, easy, just like that. Green dot. Not only that, but if you go into a certain corner, you act like that, you will stop getting observed. So, I don't know, you can technically say it's just a tad bit easier to do this. I can get to that corner again. Alright, red line. This is not only that, but the XP and stuff, because if you do a heist multiple times, it will lower the amount of money you get. So, like, if I do this, I'm probably going to get, like, a lot of money, but if I do it over and over again, it's going to limit my fund. Where it's going to give me less and less and less money, which is stupid as hell, but whatever, man. Contact the inside man. There it is. I see it. The box is all the way over there. Please, why? We are like a ninja. Oh, never mind. It's right here. I'm tripping. Blue Cross. At ease, soldier. At ease. Honestly, I do believe that, you know what? Eat my ass. Eat my ass! I got observed. I was too focused on something else. I literally didn't see the observe tag behind me. I'm so stupid. We go again. No muss, no fuss. That was such a good starting run, too. All the stuff was right in there that I needed it to be. See? Catch the game. I was right. See, they only have like 4 lines of dialogue or conversations with other NPCs. Did you catch the game last night? No, I didn't catch the game last night. Don't spoil it for me. And talk about like some random ass game. And then they talk about a credit card and all this other stuff. See, they're talking about the credit card right now. You want to order something online? A purple credit card. See? It just feels, I mean, this game is so weird, dude. It feels like it shouldn't exist, but it should exist, but not. Basically, what I mean is like keep the engine, revert everything else back. That's pretty much my spiel about it. Just revert everything back. Revert everything back to where it was, but keep the engine because it's very smooth and it's good for console. But other than that, no. Dude, I've been watching, like, okay, do y'all remember the Golden Girls, bro? I was just thinking about it right now. I remember watching them, like, when I was younger. Like, I mean, like, they would just be on during, like, obviously during the night. It's kind of like one of those memes, right? Like, oh, you fell asleep watching TV, then during the night it plays, like, the George Lopez show or whatever. For me, I think it was like, I don't know if we were watching BYU TV or something, but then like the Golden Girls came out and I would watch it. A comedy group. There's only one here? Blue Cross. Blue Cross. Blue Cross. Blue Cross. Blue Cross. It's not real coffee, he says. So he told you they're talking about coffee, a printer. It's just the same amount of dialogue. Again, like I said, feels like a fever dream, doesn't it? Look, there's the guy with the polar bear. Let's go. You look fat, bro. You look fat, man. You need to get some. Don't touch the lasers, otherwise you'll alert thing. Now, my thing is this. Do banks actually do that? They do, don't they? I know some banks do, like, the laser shit. But what if, like, a rat or, like, a fly or a moth, like, hits it? Like, if you're in the... Like, a rat in a vent is common. And what if it crosses the laser and the alarm goes off and they have to have like the whole SWAT team come in? 8,000? 8000. Alright, red line. Not there. So they're both upstairs. The other two ones are upstairs. Great. Lovely. Not ideal. Bro, honestly, I have watched the Sonic movies. They're pretty good. Bro, everyone is wanting Rouge the Bat for some reason, and we all know why. But I wonder how it's going to work. I wonder how the Sonic universe is going to carry over the villains. I was almost about to get caught there. Hello, good sir. Oh, shit. Red line. It's a big red line. And they got rid of that chameleon. They got rid of the 6th Sense perk. I was about to say chameleon. They got rid of that 6th Sense perk or whatever. Don't know why. Because now you have to just solely go on audio, which sucks eggs, man. Because, what if someone doesn't have a headset? What then? Ah! See, there he is. And even though I'm standing still, I won't be able to see him. So if he was there and he didn't move, I could have just sprinted up there. Boom, dead. I mean, again, Dallas just pinged him, but it's only for like 2 seconds. I mean, if you had the perk, it would be different. So stealth is kind of like even more of a bitch and a half to play. Also the citizens for some reason. I mean, thank God the citizens still don't give a crap what you do. You could do like whatever you want, and they'll be like, okay. Okay. Metal detector disabled. Indeed it is. Which I'm surprised we're just allowed to walk in and just fiddle with stuff. And the cops are just like, yeah, alright. Lit. Now we make our way over here to the server room. Wherever it is. It's upstairs. It's gonna be upstairs. Good ninja stealth music. Oh, this is such a bad area to be in, dude. I'm gonna be... I'm biting my fingernails like Drake. Cartoon style. Got one. Easy. We are such a ninja right now, bro. Oh, yeah. And now we return to the inside, man. Past this guy. In here. And close the door. And we go in here. There's no way to disable the lasers, by the way, which is odd. I don't know why they didn't add that. Bro, like, this game is not ass, but it's not great either. Okay, it's when you compare it to Payday 2, and even I see it on a subreddit about people asking about, like, oh, what if Payday 3 came out how it is, like, right now? Like, what if it came out with all the DLCs, like, already? Like, what if it came out with all those heists for free already? Like, what if it did all that? I feel like then it would be way decent. Even if it came with the solo player mode off the rip, I feel like people would be playing it still right now, and it wouldn't have gotten hate. It would have gotten more mixed reviews and overwhelmingly negative. Chains, get out of the door, man. You're gonna suspiciousize me. Okay, well, it's not 8,000, obviously. That'd be way too easy. 5371. No. He's retina scanning. Break a leg. Get him. Steal millions of dollars. Go on, break a leg. Don't get caught, champ. Imagine. All right, I want to check here though, because sometimes you need a blue security card if you don't want to deal with all the fucking cameras. And no blue key card. It's sad, actually. Honestly though, here's the thing. The funny thing about Payday 3. And this is another good thing. I guess I'll give it another point. The fucking reviews on Xbox are fucking hilarious. Like, they're pretty something unique, man. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. They're pretty unique. One of them was, they pulled off the biggest heist on us, the fans. And dude, honestly, I would agree with that. Not really. Because a lot of people did it through Game Pass. Because Payday 3 was on Game Pass. It's not anymore for some reason. I don't know why. Because they were probably, again, you would probably be making more money if they were still on Game Pass. So I don't know why they got rid of, they didn't do Game Pass. But, up, down, left, right, BA. I ain't doing anything, pal. I ain't doing anything, G. Right? Yeah. Yoink. Let's get heist music. Neat. Hug the walls, hug the walls. The walls are your friend. The walls are your friend. Oh, I thought he didn't walk back. I was about to say like I lost. Oh, the turnaround. Man has the face of yeah. Shit happens. Shit happens sometimes, man. Rada. Look at how fast I grabbed this money though. This alone would be a good heist. Just this on the table for most people. Yes. The money is ours! The greatest heist ever! Oh, the door's opening. Oh, well, what's this? Oh, it's us. Payday 3 scammed us with the name. And why does Deep Silver touch things? Why would they add Deep Silver to make this anyways instead of Overkill? Who are the geniuses behind that? You know what? You know Deep Silver, the guys that also published Saints Row, you know, the remake that actually turned down to shut down the fucking studio, and then Dead Island, which also shut down the fucking studio, and, you know, they kind of ruin every franchise they touch. Let's get them on here. You know, honestly, I wonder if Starbreeze was just like, you know what, fuck it. I wonder if they went through every candidate, or they put developers' names in a hat, or publishers' names in a hat, and then just like, oh, let's see what we get. All right, so what do we got? We got EA, we got Activision, we got Blizzard, we got fucking, you know, Bungie, we got 343, we got Microsoft, we got you know, Obsidian, we got Lion Games, we got 505, we got you know, Devolver, we got, okay, let's see what we got here. What luck! Deep Silver, Pipeworks would have, you know, anything would have been better. Whew, this money. I don't know if you get more XP or not, if you don't kill guards or not. I'm not entirely sure. Again, the XP, they changed so much in this game. They only kept like, oh yeah, it's Payday. It has the name, and look, Dallas, guys, he's there. That's about it. Because, okay, this is actually something that actually could be actually talked about. Dude, every time a company fails on something, a new company starts up and tries to better what they did. Has anyone noticed that? Marvel Rivals came out because Overwatch 2 was doing so crappy. And then X-Defiant, you know, X-Defiant, people said it was going to be the COD killer. That came out and had good players and like a big player base, like when it first came out, because of Modern Warfare 2 or whatever. Remaster, obviously, everyone hated it. And so it's like, okay. Now we have, there's a game that's coming out. It's called Den of Wolves, and that is a heist game. I'm not kidding. It's called Den of Wolves, and it's a heist game. And that game is not released yet, but it's coming to Steam, and I guarantee you it's here because they're gonna capitalize on Payday 3, and they're like, oh shit, now it's time for a new heist game, boys. We need to literally pull off another heist. We need to heist the heist games. I've been thinking about that because that's how games start off, and that's kind of like sad and like cool at the same time. It's kind of cool that a lot of companies are willing to actually give what the fans want to make their game popular, but it kind of sucks that they have to wait for a game that was once beloved to die off. You know what I mean? Because everyone loved Call of Duty, everyone loved Overwatch when it first came out. Obviously, Overwatch won Game of the Year as well. You know, during the past. But now it's just like everyone just saw it fall, and it's like, oh shit, you know, it's like, okay, it's kind of like, oh no. And then Marvel Rivals came out. Marvel Rivals is okay, but again, like, I just played way too much MOBAs to enjoy it. But yeah, it kind of sucks that we have to wait for a company or a game to fucking fall off for some indie company to take advantage of it. Not take advantage, but it's almost like, you know, it's like, come on, man. Like, why do we have to wait for a good company or a good gaming franchise to fucking die off before we get, like, a thing? Because I guarantee you, Assassin's Creed Shadows is going to flop. There's going to be an Assassin game that's going to release from, like, this indie company or something, or, like, a smaller company than Ubisoft, and it's going to be, like, great, and people are going to be like, this is what, you know, Assassin's Creed should have been. Because there's already been so much games like that throughout, like, the past. Of like, oh, this is how it should have been. Oh, this company actually made a good version of this game. It's one of those moments where it's like you shrug and you're just like, okay, just a little, you know, wait until the big boy dies, you know. Hey, let's get the big guy in prison, you know. Just wait until he dies, bro. It's kind of like a rich grandfather in his will. I know you all are waiting for me to die. I know you all just want my money. That's essentially what it is. And here's the thing, it doesn't even make sense because now Overwatch with Marvel Rivals, they've actually tried to respond back and did like, yo, we're making this big, huge update, dude. We're going to bring back like all this shit. We're going to bring back these ultimate cosmetics. We're going to bring back, you know, we're going to change the heroes. We're going to do so much. You know what I mean? And then everyone's saying like, nah. They even added a third-person mode, and it's like, that's not what made Marvel Rivals successful because it was third-person. I feel like people would actually have maybe even loved it more if it was FPS. It's like, third-person isn't the problem. By the way, I love how it said that my balance was going to be 7 million, and it's not. It's 6.3 million. That's also another thing bad about Payday 3. They don't give you your actual payout, and I didn't kill a civilian either. So, well, that was Payday 3. I mean, honestly, it's okay. I would, out of 5 stars, definitely a 2.